Okay guys, we got a 2016 Accord. 2013 to 2017 is the same. We got these rear struts, KYB. Customer bought them from online. 140 bucks each. These are assembly. So part number, I got the other one over there. I don't know if this is correct for this side, but we're gonna figure that one out. And it could be right side or left side. But I'm gonna show you guys how to exactly do this. Let's break this tape loose first. And installation instructions. Goodbye. There you go. This is looking nice. Okay, so first of all, when you remove a strut, pay attention to the base. Okay, you see how the base is? So make sure the base is the same angle, and the strut only is gonna fit one way. So if this strut cannot fit that angle, it's the wrong one. So here's a part number, and I'm gonna show you the part number on the other one, but it's gonna be very simple. I like to loosen up my ABS sensor. We're gonna disconnect it from there, remove that clip, and get this out of the way. Two little spots, and you don't want to stretch that guy. So we're gonna have to take off the linkages. So this is aftermarket linkages, very easy to take off. Spray some penetrating oil, do both sides, so that way your sway bar can release the load here, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to push this down. Okay, and then you got two bolts on the top, which are gonna be these right here, two nuts, and you're gonna have to access that from back of the seat here. So what you're gonna have to do is push down on this. You're gonna be removing that 10 millimeter down there. This baby's gonna come out, and then this seat, you're gonna have to put the seat down. We're gonna open the trunk. Let's move this stuff and put it on the floor. That way we have easy access. So again, 10 millimeter from over here, you push this down, take that off. You're not gonna see me do it, but you will see all the part. So another thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna open, ouch, that was my fault there, hitting my own head. Okay, so from back here, you pull on this. If you have somebody can help you. Okay, so this is the troubling part. You need two people. They should have made this where it can stick out. And troubling part is I can't get this seat down unless I have another person with me. So what I'll do is use both of my hands, put the camera away, and have that seat come down. So you just pull down on this lever here. So I was able to put the camera down, pull on this, and push on that, and there you go. We got the seat out, and you see this is the cover you need to get off. The way to get this off is you got to remove this little guy, but if you can manage somehow, some way. But remove this, it will give you more room. Both sides is the same process. So we'll get in there later on, but right now we need to focus down below, underneath the vehicle. Say hello to the Tesla. Baby's charged to go today. So here's the part number for the other side. I'm not sure which side is which side, but I will usually match it up. Just pay attention to the base, and here's the part number on this guy. Where he got this guy from, he got this parts from is online, rockauto.com. Anyways, let me start this video and record the whole process. So I took off the linkages. Remember, this is aftermarket, 15 and 18. I gotta put in back of it to get them off. I took off the 17 millimeter bolt off this strut here. It's down there. I took out the ABS sensor just to release it for the safety of it. Now we should be able to push this down with pry bar force. Do the same thing on the opposite side. That way your sway bar linkages can just drop. You see what I did? I took out this side too. I took out the bolt here too, so they work together. So you really don't have to take everything off. Just precaution, you don't want to break the sensor. I do that every time I make any movement on the suspension. It takes me no more than 3 minutes just to take this out, take out the connector there. Very simple and easy. Anyways, time for me to dismount the rear back seat covers on the sides and remove the two bolts on the top. And then again, pay attention to the base. So notice no gloves because I don't like to touch anything in the car, inside the car. So with the grease on it. So anyways, 10 millimeters gone from right there. As you can see, it's sitting on the floor right there. This is what it's gonna look like. I use long extension and I got that out, and now I should be able to lift this guy up just like that. So you see that little hole there? We're gonna open that up and we should have access to the bolts. Something flathead screwdriver or something like this will just simply pop this cover open for you, and there you have it. 1, 2. Just be careful with this. This might be some airbag connections here. So it seems like it's a 12 or 13 millimeter, and this strut should come down, and putting it back should be the same way. Anyways, let me get it down and then back up. So it is a 14 millimeter. What I want to do is, this is what I got with the 3/8 drive ratchet, deep socket, okay, and I can reach right here, and it's gonna be hard to see, but it's just the side. You want to take out the 2 side bolts, not the center bolt, because then your whole strut will just fall apart. So take it easy, and what I'm gonna do is, once I have this loose and out, we will take out the strut from the bottom. So I got one of the bolts out and the other one is loose. So right now the strut has no force, so it's only 2 bolts. It's not like it's pulling down on you. You're actually gonna have to push it down to get it out. So let me see if I can get this last bolt over here. Remember that the center bolt, you're not touching that one, okay? If you touch that one, you're in big trouble. It's almost out. You're gonna have to work with the hand down here, okay? See, this one I got out already. I put it aside. This one right here needs to come out. Okay, there you go. There it is. So I like to reuse the old bolts, these nuts. I mean, I like them. I don't like the new one. If they fit, threads fit on it well, I will use these. If not, then I will use the new ones. Anyways, time for me to set up the camera. We're gonna push this down and we're gonna get this strut out. Maybe we're probably gonna have to go down on the strut and get it out somehow. Someone has to push down on this with the pry bar or so, and then the strut, we're gonna have to push that way down, out, same way to get it in, and push it back up. So here we are. What we're gonna do is, first just let's try to get this done. I wish I had help today. Today's the day. None of my friends are around, and what you want to do is first get this off the base. A lot of people will show you videos. It's not easy as it looks on the videos. So we do have this bolt out. Yep. There you go. And it's coming down. So once the top comes down, right now what I need is this guy to I'm probably gonna have to lift it up and put it on this side a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. It's a lot of load here. A lot of load. This thing to fall on the opposite side. There you go. That's where I wanted it. Okay. So our strut has fallen to one side, but we're still probably gonna need help. So the sway bar linkage is kind of bothering us. Remember, we got the sway bar linkages out of the way as much as we can, and here comes the strut. So it's gonna get stuck here. No one will show you that it's gonna get stuck here. So this is where you have to do a little bit of more magic work and push down on this little guy. I want you guys to be careful. If you hit this plating here, it's gonna start touching the rotor. When you go for test drive, if you hear noise, that noise might be from there, okay? So let's give it another temp. It's always gonna be hard by yourself, but if I can do it, you can do it quickly as possible. So remember, this guy was sitting, the base was sitting like that. So I'm not sure if anybody changed these, but these looks original. And sometimes somebody could have altered the base, so just try to check your specs. So I'm gonna get another shock strut, and we're gonna line it the same way and get it in there. So this is the first. I like to remove this leather guy, I hate it. This one I leave alone. And this is the first box I showed you, so it's exactly the same way. The base. Also pay attention to where the bolt goes through here, comes out through here, so pay attention to that base and the top bolts. So usually they line it for you very well. And while we're here, let me see if the nuts from the old strut fit on it. Perfect, love it. Okay, the reason why I like this is because they got like an oval neck in the bottom, and they're pretty long, and they're pretty more stable than these little guys right here. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, so make sure you get it the same way. Remember, the nut is facing this way, so we're gonna just put this right here. Be careful with the paint and everything on the car itself. So we're gonna get the pry bar back in action, and be careful where you're putting this pry bar. I'm putting it on the frame right there, but there's cables right next to the ABS sensor, so make sure you don't pinch any lines, fuel lines, anything that's back there. You don't want to damage anything. Should be that simple for you to get this guy in there. And now all I need is this guy to first go up. I'm gonna twist it a bit because it turned this angle to a different side. And then I'm gonna try. So this is gonna be the sucky part and hard part. Let's try to at least get it lined. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the top bolts in, but if I could get this to sit on my head, that would make things very easy for me. But I might be able to get the top bolts in without all that. So let me tempt that and then I'll be back. So guys, there you have it. Got the strut in place. All I need to do is yank this baby down and put it back to the base, okay? So a little bit of help here. I can go under this control arm, and it's not gonna be easy, okay? A lot of people make these jobs look easy on the videos, but this is the reality right here, okay? So once I have this guy go back to his spot, okay, I think that was my mistake. I gotta get this in first and then put the bolts on the top. So I'll figure this part out, but you guys see the reality here today. Here is get the bottom to sit there, and then have somebody help you here, and then you line the top, and then you're all set. Put everything back together and you should be good to go. It did take me quite a bit of time. A lot of people will show you this thing is like magic. It's not like a magic, okay? So you definitely need two people, and you are definitely gonna hit the shield, so make sure you move it back. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. I got it in. I still gotta do the finishing touches, put all the bolts in, lock them up, top bolts, put the seat in, everything, and I gotta work the other side. So that's it. That's how I got this baby done. Thank you for watching my video. So the key here was get the base in. You can even put the bolt in, just don't tighten it. And after that, the top is just gonna sit, the two bolts at the top are gonna sit like that, but they're not gonna be perfectly lined. So you're gonna push down with the pry bar here and move it around, back, forward, right, left, move it a little bit. Once you see it right there, my inner bolt dropped in, I put a nut on, and then after that, all I have to do was twist this thing with the pry bar. I just forced it a little bit that way, and the second bolt dropped right in there, and that was it. Very simple. Once you get it to sit here, it was very simple. But make sure your nut is facing the way it's supposed to be, your base is facing the way it's supposed to be. Lock everything up, put your ABS sensor back in, and it's good to go. Too much noise out here. Thank you for watching my video, guys. And if you need a video on the front, I did a whole assembly with all the components in there, so it's like a one big puzzle. Everything sits perfect. I'm waiting on calipers, so I will knock that out very soon.